Live. Never understand. Welcome to the Never Understand podcast showcase with your host, Dre T. I would usually say, you know who I got with me, but you don't know who I got with me. Because obviously Morgs ain't here, you know what I mean? But I got a better looking host with me today.
Hello.
Cheese.
Hello.
Goes by the name of I call her Tilly. What would you want people to call you?
Aattilia. My real name. You know, Italian stallion.
Oh, okay. You know what I mean? All right.
Yes.
Obviously, before we go any further, I want to big up the Never Understand podcast team. So, you know what I mean? Mr. Blake, a.k.a. the hardest working man behind the camera. Kicks, Malik. And last but not least, Nathaniel motherfucking Brown. Before we go further, you know what I mean? Obviously, you know who we got in the building. We got Detroit Red in the building each and every week. You know what I mean? I know you thought I forgot, but I didn't forget. You know what I mean? We got Detroit Red in the building with us. And obviously, you know what I mean? Happy New Year, people. We're back. Obviously, we took a little break. There was a little break, but you know what I mean? The new year came in. You know what I mean? And obviously, there was a little, I'll be real, there was a little COVID scare in the camp. You know what I mean?
Listen, you come to my house with COVID.
Listen, no. Listen. No.
I ain't never done a test.
Listen. There was a little scare, in the Never Understand podcast team, of
Lord
COVID.
Jesus,
Yeah? But do you know what? We all got tested and everyone came back negative.
Okay, I'm
You know what I
safe.
mean?
I'm safe then.
Yeah, listen, we're all
Got a child
negative.
and that, you know.
Yeah,
I've never done the test.
That's why I respect it that you come. But obviously, you know what I mean? We're key workers.
Yeah. All right then, cool.
You know what I mean? To deliver this.
Working,
We're key working. This is what we're doing right now. We're key working.
I'm here for it.
So, you know what I mean? First of all, big up 2021. We all hope that it's a better year than the last year and all of that.
Get to the bag.
Are you one of those people that have like, new year,
new year, new me?
Are you one of them? Be real.
Yeah, before Corona hit, I probably was like, I'm gonna do this year. I just had no motivation whatsoever deep inside to pretend I wanted to be anything different this year. Yeah.
No, I hear you.
They've beaten it out of us, man.
Nah,
nothing to look forward to. I'm sorry. There is, but not really.
No, I hear you. Do you know what? Obviously, because this is our first guest up here. Obviously, Morgs can't be here. But this is our first guest that we got up here, so we're going to ask some random questions. You cool with that?
Yep, let's go. Cool. Hit me.
They're not, you know what I mean? They start off kind of calm and then they might vary a bit. But you know what I mean? They're calm. Would you rather have the ability to breathe underwater or fly?
Fly, man. Breathe underwater. I'm scared of water. I don't swim. I can't swim.
Yeah,
not about that.
Trust
life.
me. Yeah, I ain't about that life.
I'm not here for it. But fly up all over the place. I wish I could fly.
Yeah, trust me. I'm the same. Right, speak all languages or be able to speak to animals.
Oh my God, that was really cool. I think I want to speak to animals. I'm a weirdo.
Swear.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo.
You say you want to chat to the dogs then?
Because I've got a cat, Kittiana, and I love her, and I want to know what she really thinks of me and my daughter.
Oh, swear
She's a Bengal cat. She's beautiful.
Oh.
If anyone follows me, they know.
You got one of those expensive...
Yeah, expensive
cats.
You know, I'm just here for the promo thing, so... When she has her kittens, shout at me, and I got a Bengal cat, lad.
Nah, I hear you. I respect it still. All right, would you rather be the first person to explore a new planet or be an inventor of a cure for a serious disease?
Oh, do you know what? I'd rather discover a new planet because I don't like all this. I don't believe in medicine. I do, but I don't. All that natural stuff, yeah, but not like...
It could be, but you could... That's what I'm saying. You could, like...
Cure some people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, be the first... You could have the cure for a serious disease that could be something natural that no one's ever knew. But that's what I'm saying. There's no right or wrong answer. Because if I'm being real, I'm saying that I'd want to be the first to discover a new planet. But then who's to say that when I go to wherever this new planet is, I might have dead.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Man don't know what's on this planet, so I might have dead on this new planet. So no one even knows that I went to this new planet because I just dead on this new planet. Yeah, and no one even say, you know what?
He went to go discover something.
He went,
do you know what I mean? No one even knows.
Dre was there, and then next thing you know,
missing off the face of the earth.
All of that.
I guess so. But I still want to discover the new planet.
All right, yeah, and I hear you. Would you either be able to control the weather or control time?
Control time, man.
Yeah, because for me, in my head, if I control time, I control the weather, right?
Yeah.
Deep it.
Have you never watched Misfits?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I recently watched that back
Channel
again.
14.
Yeah, I watched it on Netflix. I've been binging it, yeah. I swear to God, they all get some sick ass powers.
But I never do it. I'll be real. I don't think I ever finished it.
You need to go and watch. I'm telling you right now.
I don't think I ever finished it.
It's lockdown. I'm putting you on, guys. Watch
Yeah.
Misfits. You'll find. I kept reloading that. I kept rewinding. It is hilarious. It's so dark and twisted. And
Yeah, I remember. I used to love that. Whatever day used to come on,
Yeah.
I used to make sure I was watching it, and then obviously Skybox record and all that.
Yeah.
I was fully in with the
I
Misfits.
remember parts of it, but I never used to keep up with it. But now I feel like as you get older, you start to like find things that you watched in your childhood. You actually understand them now. So like, it's really a good thing to go back and watch them things that you like back in the day, basically.
Yeah. Be a rich senior citizen for a day or be a rich kid for the day.
Senior citizen. I would deserve
Yeah.
earn my respect. Senior, innit? Old.
So like
60 plus, no?
Yeah, 60 plus basically. What you want? Wait, so you want 60 plus ain't that old? You know, fit deep it.
How young is a kid?
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
what
cool.
I was thinking.
Yeah,
That's
all
why
right,
I
cool.
thought senior.
All right, cool. A kid, because you're a teenager. Then you're not a kid, are you? So I'm gonna say anything up to 11.
Oh no, I'm the senior man. I'm here. I want to be rude to people.
Yeah.
I want to go and drink some alcohol and
You're not
cuss
that's what
people
I'm-
down.
Yeah, facts. You know that.
Get me my food.
Trust me. Let me be the rich, angry black man, old black man for the day. You get me?
Yeah.
Trust me. Imagine that you got money as well.
You have to respect my presence. You
Nah,
know?
fully. Right, this is where it kind of goes a bit left. Do you piss in the shower?
I have to be honest. Sometimes I do.
I respect it.
Started doing it last year.
Oh, for those of you that could hear that, yeah, Detroit Red said he started it last year. So hang on, what are we saying 2020 or 2019? Because like
When was Caitlyn Jenner in
that might have been 20. I don't know, 20. Yeah, that might have been
2018, no?
couple years back.
About being a man,
Yeah.
pissing in the shower, like.
Oh, what? So he's got a pom pom now.
I was thinking, hold on.
So he can't.
Yeah,
fuck.
he's fully turned. He's fully turned.
Is this a normal thing that people do? And then I was like,
What, piss in the shower? You see my thing, I'll be real, yeah? Do you want me to be, do it is, I'll be 100% real. If I need a piss before I get in the shower, I won't piss in the shower. If I need a piss during, then I'm letting it off in the shower.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Like,
not
I'm just fully letting it off in the shower. There's no messing.
So what's he trying to say? You can't, because you got a tuntun, you can't piss in the shower. Is he all right?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, well, I'll go on for that because
I don't know what his tuntun is, and it's clearly not real, innit? So don't know what problems he's having.
all right. Next one. Have you or do you shit in public?
No, no. No, wait, I'm thinking, what do you mean in public? What, public toilets?
Yeah, like have you ever like?
I don't really be, since I started driving, I just don't really be out in the public needing a shit.
All right, cool. But I'm talking about like if you were, for example, if you was at like a festival, so if you was at like a wireless, or if you was any festival or any rave, and say it come on, like you all of a sudden it was like, it was
Yeah, because you know what I'm not trying to do? I'm not trying to fart and it spray up in my panties. Let me tell you.
That's what I'm saying. For you, girl, that must be.
I'm gonna tell you, I will, but I hover. I don't do what people do and put all the tissues all over. I think that's weird. You have to squat and.
You got you hover. Yeah, I'm a
have to get
hover.
to it, a hover.
Yeah, you got to hover. You got to hover.
I put up when you get the cheeks all up in the tissue.
That's so. Why
Yeah,
trying to get
because do
comfy?
it is as well. Yeah, I feel
surely the
in
tissue would
public.
move.
Now, do it is as well. Yeah, in public, the quality of tissue and Andrex, it's some thin
Yeah,
thing.
bare
So you
one
got to
ply.
layer it. I've
One
done it before.
ply tissue.
I ain't gonna act like I ain't done it. So you got to layer it up. So you got to use like 3-4 layers, yeah, around the thing before you can even potentially sit down. By that time, you may as well just hover.
Yeah, the hovering.
By the time you've done it, you may as well just hover. So
I've never done the whole layering, just because I think
I've
as
done
soon
it
as you
still.
sit on a toilet, wouldn't it move?
now I used to work in like offices, innit? Like so when I used to work in offices, a man's got to go, and sometimes you want to get away for like a good half hour, 40 minutes, innit? So them times there, I was fully on
Ready
like
to sit on that toilet.
yeah, man, layering
Make
it
it
up
comfy.
and just hovering and all
I
them
hear
things
that.
there. Have you or would you go to a sex party?
Yeah, of course I'd go to a sex party. No,
Oh, you've never been.
I've never been to a sex party.
You've never been
no.
though.
No, I've never been. I'm
But
here
you
for
would
it. Though. I'm here for it. Not that I would participate.
Yeah. 'Cause that's what I'm about to say.
I just want to see
That's
what
what I'm about to say.
everyone's
You know,
doing.
no. Do it is. You can go. No. You can go and watch innit, and see
Can
what
you?
go on. And yeah. You
If
don't
I'm
have
with
to
like my partner and they're down, like I'm here for it. Like let's just get frisky. Like just
I ain't gonna
do the thing.
expose man, but I know a couple man that have gone to a different. So like I know man that have gone to like upmarket ones where like in central upmarket masquerade, you gotta wear shirt and trouser, not even. Jeans.
Do you lot know
You
about
gotta-
Rios? No, it's
School me,
all
put
right.
me on,
Basically,
put me on.
I
put
went
me on.
there with this one guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna draw out his name and that, but it was like a naked spa thing in London. It was a bit popped down. It was like.
You went to one.
I guess so, but I didn't know
So
it
you've
was
been?
that. Yeah, but I didn't know it was that. I didn't.
You have to be all naked up in there as well.
No, because I was in my bikini because he just said let's go spa, but he was like, oh shit, I forgot. And I don't know if he really forgot, but he was just like, on this day they actually do this, and like everyone was just like,
Wait.
Moving mad.
When you say everyone's moving mad, and what were they doing?
It weren't no uptown thing, and it was just like I don't know,
right.
like just big bellies out and just
Oh,
people
so
getting
like-
beat. Just I don't know. It was like certain. Yeah, it was just from what I can remember. This must have been like 2015 days,
Ross Clark.
so a while back.
So you kind of been to one like in
Yeah,
that
kind
sense.
of, but not really like what I would want from a sex party. And again, it was a random thing.
Yeah. See, I
Wasn't
think,
prepared for it.
I think I'm more of the. I want to go right. I'm not exposing him, but he'll know who he is when he sees this. Yeah, when he went to the one in Central and he came back and told me the stories, that sounded like a proper thing.
Where
That
you wanna
sounded
be at.
like a plush. It sounded bougie.
I like them bougie settings and like
Like
I'm here for that sex life, man. I don't
Yeah.
know. I like all of that.
no, I respect it. This is why. Yeah, when before I even recorded the episode, yeah, I said to Detroit Red, I said, you know what? I need Tilly up here.
Yes,
I said I need Tilly up here,
Tilly
and you know what I mean. But how are you though? You know what I mean.
I'm good, like although we're in this weird lockdown, like mental health friggin' at an all-time high time of life, and like literally like I don't know, things are just I don't really remember what life was before this now. We're getting conditioned and I'm getting
Yeah,
quite
nah,
used to this.
I hear you there when you say that word conditioned.
Yeah.
That rings true. Like I wouldn't be surprised if there's, I'm like, me, conspiracy man and all that. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was some deeper thing.
Was you on this
going
5G thing, on this 5G hype, like like last year?
No. And the reason why, do you know what it is? Yeah, do you know what it is? I listened to it all.
Yeah.
I watched a couple videos, I read a couple things, and in my head I was like, nah. And the reason why, only one I did kind of take in was that apparently 5G was used as a weapon in the army, innit?
Yeah,
So
I
like,
heard
that
all
one I was like, oh, that's probably true still. But then the reason why I didn't really take too much into it is because when they brought out 4G, I'm sure there was all this madness going on. 4G does this to you. 4G
Yeah,
causes this.
yeah,
4G
yeah.
causes that.
Well,
and
all
now
technology would.
And
surely.
now all of a sudden, no one is saying nothing about 4G. Now it's all about 5G. So I'm just like, do you know what?
I'm not here for this.
Yeah, I'm not here for this one. I'm missing it. That one can go over my head happily, and I'm just gonna.
I definitely think there's something dodgy going on. I don't know. I'm not really here for the whole coronavirus thing. Is slapping down as many people as they're making out it does. I hear there's a virus going around. I hear that, but do you get what I'm saying? The whole 27 years of my life, we've never had a little countdown on the news of this many people died in the world today. We've never had that.
We know.
So
Yeah,
I think
facts,
people are getting a bit excited
and it's still,
with the
and
information.
and ultimately, the stats still show that the flu is taking more
that's
lives than this corona thing. So for me, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I hear it, but I'm like,
do I believe in it? No. Do I want my corner shop to shut at 8 o'clock at night? No. I don't want all of this like weird restriction and wear mask everywhere you go. Or like, I'm sorry, but certain people just watch you stink if you don't have a mask on, or they even making up sounds when you walk past them.
Nah, it's true. And the worst thing, I was in Tesco's, the big one, and a couple people were watching me. I didn't have a mask with me this day, yeah. So I'm just bopping in there, grabbing my few bits, whatever else, yeah. I see people watching me, but in my head, you do it. if you've all got masks on and I'm the only one that hasn't, then we're safe.
Yeah.
Because I'm all right then, innit?
You
See
can
what
be
I'm saying?
exempt.
They're watching you how you was watching me.
Yes.
I come through.
Oh, listen, Joe, I'm gonna tell a story, yeah? I'm gonna tell a story. This was early COVID days, like real early days. March, I think it was March.
March
It was
the
March.
23rd, it all kicked off.
Yeah, and Detroit Red now was like, I'm gonna go and get a mask and thing, yeah. I was busting up at him. I was laughing, running him down, running joke, yeah. He went, listen, he went to one of the Asian corner shop. He went corner shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Pick up and brought a mask for, I can't remember how much. He got bumped for his mask, yeah. Yeah, he paid £3 for one of them,
The
yeah.
dirty blue tin.
Yeah. He paid £3
smell
for
like
the blue thing. Yeah.
You ever see that picture with everyone's dirty foot on it?
Like,
where it was being made.
He paid, you
and
know
they're
what I mean? So he paid big £3 for one of them, yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I'm all laughing at him, thinking, look at this guy, yeah. Anyway, a couple weeks, might have been a week later. It might have been a week later now, yeah. Yeah. So he went, he went on holiday, and we were shook that he couldn't come back because these times we didn't know about the borders, tear.
Yeah,
but anyway,
yeah.
he made it back. So it was a couple weeks later now. So we're now going into like lockdown and things or whatever. He catches me at Asda, yeah. I'm in the queue up to go to Asda, yeah. Next thing I know, he's putting that phone. I'm thinking, what's bro? He's like, yeah, look at this fucker now, laughing at me. I had gloves, I had mask, I had gloves. I was all telling people, stay away from me.
It was in your head.
I was doing the most. I was doing the most.
Head.
I was fully doing the most.
It got through to
But
you.
the worst thing is, these times, no one else was wearing mask. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like these times here, I was the only one wearing the mask.
Fully wearing mask, yeah.
And no one else was wearing a mask. But now it's like, it's made compulsory that everyone's got to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Which is a whole heap of madness to me.
My car, yeah, it's a bit like old. So I've got the whole, I get radio interruptions when I'm driving. Not that I want that to happen, but it happens.
Oh,
every 15
yeah.
minutes
I know
or
you
so.
say, yeah.
When I'm driving to London,
yeah,
that's when
yeah.
I listen to the radio, yeah?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I listen to my own music in the car. Otherwise, radio interruptions talking about being blah, blah. I can't remember. Sometime, like probably around just after lockdown started last year, March, talking about, the Bain community is 3 times as likely to catch coronavirus. So that's basically the blacks and Asians.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We
And
know
do you
about
know
the
what I'm
Bain.
saying?
Yeah.
Since they keep putting that information out, I'm noticing anywhere you go, there's a little some sort of like move away from it. Do you know what I mean? Just bare weird behaviors that I'm like detecting, and I've got these tattoos. I mind my business. I keep my eyes to myself.
Yeah.
Go by my business, but I'm used to people watching but I'm not used to that. Or even people when I'm going into the queue and stuff. Excuse me, don't you know about social distancing? Like people behind their mask getting brave, talking to you now.
Yeah. But joy is, I just ignore
Can't.
them people now. I ain't got time for them.
You know, just
Like,
watch them with the deadly, like,
Yeah. Listen,
bare heavy breathing.
I
Like,
just ain't got time for them. I just let them.
weird.
I just let them go about their business, do what they got to do, and then I'm just gonna do my thing and keep it moving. At the end of the day,
Keep it stepping.
yeah, keep it stepping. I ain't got time for that, man. But
It's a big weird draw out, and again, it's just odd. I think, like, again, it's just messing up our society. Everyone's just getting everyone's angry at thy neighbor. They're not angry at the government, who they should be.
yeah, of course,
You know?
yeah. But that's all to me. That's always kind of been the way, innit? People just watch what they kind of want to watch rather than what they should be watching. You see what I'm saying? It's one of those things there. But for those people that don't know, yeah, I'm sure many people do that follow you. But for those people that don't know, and obviously it's their first time seeing you up here,
Hey.
what is it that you would say you kind of do? Because I would say, just before I leave it to you to answer,
Yeah.
I would kind of say, you've been doing kind of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like when I say this stuff, I mean like the YouTube stuff, the talking. Like you're now, for those that don't know, you now rap as well.
Yeah.
So like, I say you kind of was one of the first people that
Yeah.
I know personally that was kind of doing this stuff. Like you was on Backchat as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. They reached out to me
Yeah.
to come up on their Backchat Uncensored.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying, so you was kind of one of the first people that was kind of doing this thing. So what would you say is that you kind of you've done modeling as well.
Yeah.
Promoting on your gram for like clothing brands and
yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
You're kind of you do it all. Like you see what I'm saying? You do it all. But what is it you would kind of say for people that don't know you? Like for me, you're just Tills, innit? Like there's always Tills. That's what it's always gonna be. But for those people, what would you say? Would you want them to be like, okay, she's like the rapper or the model?
I am the artist, and I think that is the
jeez.
best way to describe me now. Because those that have known me in the past, I've done tattoos on a lot of different people. I'm a crazy creative, if I can describe myself.
Yeah.
Why I say crazy is because like one day I wake up, oh, I want to do makeup. The next day I wake up, oh, I want to be a rapper. Oh, I want to be a singer. Oh, I want to make clothes.
But do you know what it is though?
You know,
I
just
would
loads.
one thing I would say though, that is actually a skill that you can kind of one day, like in the sense that you said, you can wake up and be like, right, I want to do this, and actually be at a very good level at all of these things that you've done. So like I remember when you started doing tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Way back when. Yeah.
And then obviously I saw the growth when you like how much you improved when you was doing the tattoos.
Yeah, each day I'm getting better and better.
You know what I mean? So I remember when you started doing like little modeling and promotion thing, then all of a sudden that blew up and that kind of grew. And then even with the rapping, I remember when you first was like, when I first heard you was rapping, I was like, swear down.
And
then
Link Up, Rashid reached out to me and I done a little freestyle and Link
That's
Up
what I'm.
TV.
And then I remembered all of that. And then now, like when I hear your bars, I'm like, nah. I even said no word of a lie. I said to my man the other day, there was a little discussion going on around like who's like some of the best MCs that we know or whatever else. And I said, you know what? Most improved, I said goes to Tilly. And that's no word of a lie.
Thank you.
And that's no word of a lie. Because I remember when you first started, and now when I hear you rap now, I'm like, blood clot.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
nurturing
I'm like,
this
no.
little-
I'm there thinking, nah, hang on. This is my brethren. But this sounding sexy in the fuck.
Oi, oi,
Listen,
oi,
I'm there.
oi.
Yeah, listen. I'm there thinking, this is my brethren, yeah?
There's a Tusky in the car.
Lord Jesus.
There's been a couple times me and Detroit Red have sent like a couple of your like tracks or like parts of your verses. I'm like, nah, you ain't heard this one yet, blood.
Jeez.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Nah. So I was, you know what I mean? So big up you for that, you know what I mean? On the real.
Thank you.
Now that you're kind of like, that you doing the music thing, how's that going? Like, what's that saying for you?
So I've been in the studio in the past couple of months. I've been like just working. I do write. I always write because, like I say, I wake up one day and I just think, and I write over loads of different beats. So over the years, some songs I have been. Do you get what I'm saying? Nothing is all new. It's actually just like
Stuff that you just had written in the. You know
I've
what I
had
mean?
written.
In
I've
the
got
shoebox.
dangerously good ideas. I've got a little black book, and that's what the book says on the front. Dangerously good ideas, and I just write down my.
That should be a mixtape title
prolific
still or
bars.
something.
Yeah, I need to put something out there.
Yeah. I mean, I'll kind of jump in the gun there. Sorry, I kind of jump in the gun, but I want a little project EP.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
that's
5 tracks at least.
And I listen
You know
to
what
my
I mean?
peoples, like, so I wouldn't even call them fans, I call supporters, yeah? The supporters on my page, like the people them that are genuinely engage and be like, whenever I post something, they're like, when are you dropping this? And they're the ones that give me that little like, bro, I need to, I'm saying, what am I doing? I'm
Yeah, because
slacking.
always as well, I've seen like a couple like known, I'll say known and big rappers or big people within our community that you know what I mean, that have commented and
Yeah. Do you know what? Even when I first started, there's like Jay Huss. There's been like Gigs DM me. There's loads of different. Who the hell else? Lethal Bizzle. There's been loads of people that, and I know say I ain't gonna titty no batty. They're not. That's not their interest.
you hear them name drops there, people. Did you hear them name drops there?
this
Big
is
people
like-
are gone.
That's what I'm saying. They're just like keep pushing at what you're doing. And Khan's Hill, serious producer.
Yeah, Khan's is hot. Yeah, come on.
on.
Yeah, come on.
There's certain like Mazza Wagwan. Do you know like there's people out here that like consistently like they show me that like what am I doing? I'm sleeping. And even Khan's Hill is a really like what's the word? He's a really like you have him around you, I can see why like he'll just push you to go like do you know what I'm saying? Every room I met him and he's getting on to me, he's like, bruv, you're slacking, bruv.
Yeah. No, that's what it is though.
Need that.
From a producer as well. Like, because I'm sure, obviously you'll know more producers than I do, but I'm sure like even some of the producers I know, there's some producers that may just want to send you a beat and that's it.
Yeah.
And then there's some that are like, nah, man, like they'll push you on their beat, or they'll keep pushing you as an artist to get more out of you, which is always a good thing.
And I think a lot of artists, I mean, a lot of producers though, like I've heard, I'm not going to name drop anything, but certain females in the industry, like they'll write bars for them, or they'll give them music and tear, like their beats, da. But over time, them relationships are burnt out and they don't really go nowhere. So I find I get this sort of like, people are hesitant because they think, if I'm going to get to that next level, she's just going to drop me out.
Yeah, she's gonna
do me like them girls done me.
Yeah.
But I'm an actual, like, I don't forget where I come from. I'm not I'm not a part of that quick, vicious. I'm a very honest and transparent person. I'm not here to delude or pretend, even to myself. Oh, you know, if I tell you I don't sleep with man for money, I don't do that shit. And you can't drag up. There's no one on this planet saying, oh, excuse me, here's the receipts, here's the proof. I do domination. Still to this day, but that's something we can talk about that.
Wait. No, because we can get into that. We are going to get into that. But before that, you mentioned something like just then when you said like girls in the past or girls in the industry, whatever else.
Yeah.
Quick question. Now that, because we're talking about music and whatever else, what's your opinion on like female rappers today and like female rappers in general, whatever else? Because obviously it's gone from a stage where there was like one or like none to one, and now there's an explosion in that sense
loads of them
of like loads of different girls. And I think for me personally, I think it's a good thing. Like off the top of my head, like you
seeing what Nole's doing right now.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for
Nole,
it. I'm so glad she flattened that Trillery, whoever the fuck she was.
I'll be real. Before we're gonna get onto Trillery, but I didn't really hear.
Screw out your face.
I didn't. I didn't know about Trillery Too Tough before that, and I'll be real, I didn't know about Trillery Too Tough about.
I don't know of her, but my gay friend.
But I just obviously Nole.
To her music. Some batty boy.
But Nole, obviously legendary in this.
I love batty people.
To me, fuck off. Fuck right off.
I love them.
That's her word. She said that. You know
I
what
love them.
She said that.
No disrespect, don't it? You look, do you know what I'm saying?
Back to the female rappers quickly. I didn't know too much about Trillery until the Nole thing, and to me, obviously, Nole's legendary in this thing. And then who else do I like? Shabo, when she did the
I love Shabo.
Yeah, I think Shabo's dope.
She's raw with it. Like
I think she's kind of cold. And that's pretty.
I just sense that she is herself.
Yeah,
with a lot of
With
her, she's got like she's got that inside of her. Yeah, so that's what.
What's your back to the initial? What's your opinion like on?
Do you know what I think? Especially within the UK, females' voices are only now being recognised and heard. As in, there has always been females there, like Lady Leisha. Even when I went Berlin, I heard her shit in a random fucking pub, like just playing her music. I was with my sister, and she's on the radio. They're just playing her. This is years ago.
That's dope.
So I know that certain artists in the UK, I guess. Someone even like Steph London, she's like...
Oh, yeah, sorry. How did I not...
Sorry,
sorry. How did I not mention Steph? Because
who wouldn't want to put their family on and buy themselves a nice
Me
fat
and
yard
Detroit Red, we've been Steph fans since what day?
Yeah,
like from...
Yeah.
I can't lie.
As well. She's sexy.
I can't lie. Yeah, her skin looked good still.
Yeah, man. She's looking nicer and nicer.
Yeah. Her skin looked good.
As the time go on.
Good skin, but carry on.
No, she's good food. But no, the UK, we're... Right now, obviously, there's all these American artists. Do you know what? I'm like, I love Meg Thee Stallion when she does all that freestyle and stuff. But I can't deal with that. You got nothing else to do. You got nothing else to talk about. It makes me mad. Them sort of things, like that's what irks me. Where I come from, like I like Lauryn Hill, like Amy Winehouse, all this like real actual music. That's what I like.
I'm kind of obviously don't hit me.
No, well,
but you know what I mean.
You won't. That's not what our influences are now.
No. But I'm kind of shocked that you said that's what you kind of listen to.
No, I don't listen to that. That's what I grew up on. Do you know what I mean?
No. But even cool. So that's like, don't get me wrong. So you kind of know the difference between like
Cardi B.
Longer lasting music and kind of like the music that's here today.
Music that lasts a lifetime.
Yeah.
Come on, Amy Winehouse, that's Hoover up music. That's you're gonna bang that. You're gonna just tidy
when
your
you're
whole
when you're
yard.
clean up your yard.
Yeah, you're just
so you might have
like Aaliyah. You know, like timeless music. Yeah, there's a feeling that you get when you listen to this music. In comparison, like I said, body yaddy, that shit is just temporary. Just it's noise in your head.
Here today,
yeah,
gone tomorrow type thing.
You ain't never remembering that unless you are this unfortunately, like the millennials, like a lot of them will never, unless their parents or family members or someone is showing them this, or they've got a genuine interest in music and they're out there researching, because I won't write the whole of the millennials off, but the reality is you lot do not have access to like real music like we did. Even things like R. Kelly, like I used to be watching that trapped in the closet and shit. You know, like I used to be like,
do you know what it is? Obviously, do you know what it is on the podcast, like in the previous episodes, it's come out that I still run R. Kelly in my yard, innit? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just.
But do you know what? You can't take away.
Do
the
it is,
music,
as I've said, and I'll
timeless.
keep saying. Do it is. I've said it numerous times on this pod, and I'll say it again. R. Kelly is a genius. Yeah, he's a genius,
musical genius.
I don't know who the fuck Robert Kelly is. I don't know that nigga. Yeah, I don't know him. So whatever he does in his spare time, yeah. That's him. That's him.
Business.
And lock his ass up, yes?
Yeah.
Lock his ass up.
Yeah, I agree.
Lock his ass up. But all I'm saying, trust me. But all I'm saying is
his music,
his catalogue of music is undeniable.
Yeah, you can't knock that.
Like, you see how everyone was doing, like everyone's doing these verses.
This is how people were paying for him, regardless of all the stuff over the years. Was it not his like supporters that are paying for him to come out of?
There you go. You see what I'm saying?
Prison, and they're paying his big money. You know,
like
he's changed people's life with music.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's enough.
He stopped people from killing themselves.
There's enough people that are born today because their parents were getting down to sex me.
Into that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust me. So that's all I keep bringing it up, and it's probably a conversation that's going to keep returning on the pod, but I'm here for it every single time because I need people to know that I'm not supporting him and lock his ass up, but I'm just on about his catalogue of music. That's it. But back to you.
Let me just put something out there. Aaliyah, do you feel like, since you know about Robert Kelly, whatever his name is, do you feel like, because I feel like, now I listen to her music now, I can hear she's like singing to him almost. But that's because I'm a deep thinker. I start thinking
definitely
more than a woman.
Definitely
these sort of tunes, you know.
I wouldn't say more than a woman, but I would say definitely some of the her older stuff. So her earlier stuff, is obviously a lot of it was like written by him.
Was it?
Yeah. So obviously when I play AJ Ain't Nothing But a Number, throwing down Ain't Nothing But a Thing, I hear it different in my head because I know he wrote it, and he wrote it as in he wants to hear her singing it to him.
Oh, Lord Jesus!
Obviously in that sense, I know I process it different in that sense. Yeah. But that's the only thing I'll say on that still. But back to you now.
Yes.
What kind of music today? So we mentioned like a lot of the girls today. What other kind of music you like influences you to like write your bars today? Because obviously, again, when I listen, for those of you that haven't, go and check out. Yeah. Yes. Go and check out My Brethren Tills. I think she's got the bars there. And
men inspire me. Millions, like.
Oh, you like Millions, yeah?
I love Millions.
Yeah, he's cold.
There's a few like who will actually inspire me. Someone like even Young Thug. Do you know what I'm saying? Just their little melodies and they just switch up their flows on the beats. So they don't ever keep it.
Fog's cold.
They're not this monotone. There's certain rappers I cannot stand you, and I won't listen to none of your music just because you have that same dead, repetitive, stagnant, dry to fuck flow throughout everything. I don't like you, and I don't mean to.
You sound like you're sending there. That came with vim, chest, energy. That came with it all. Yuck. So that sounded like you were sending for someone there, but.
I've got a few that popped to mind, but I'm not sending. Yeah, that's what I mean. Let me not burn myself out, but let me not get blacklisted. Yeah.
No, I hear you.
So, but realistically, like certain man, I do feel just need to like just switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just find that little bit of inside you, that oomph. Like I don't know. I feel like I get inspiration from everything around, like just what would be current. I wouldn't really say there's one person specifically I go to. It would just be I hear because I don't listen to that. I'm not a fan like of anyone. I support artist music. So even Drake, again, he's another one that I'm sorry, but I see him as like a very smart businessman, and whatever's popping, he's on that. He'll make sure he's a part of that. Like his name's somehow included, and he's.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be real. You can listen. All my boys cuss me down, or like they're like, "How would you listen to Drake?" They call because they're like, "How would you listen to Drake?" But I don't. I don't follow him on Instagram. I don't.
You're not a
Because
fan?
I think he's kind of sneaky.
Same. That's my
But
point.
that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, and obviously I'm not here to cloud on. I'll bang his music every day of the week, yeah, because he's got bangers.
He brings vibes.
He's got undeniable bangers. Do not get it twisted. And like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're reading This Is Too Late is my favorite Drake album, and I will bang that and I will rap that word for word like I'm Drake.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to see what he's on a day to day. I just don't care for it.
Do you know about Brent Fires? Sorry.
Hey, hey,
another one.
Hey, wheel it. You don't even know music playing, but wheel it.
Hey.
Brent Fires, cold.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. My
Cold.
inspiration draws from literally like what I feel, like what I will hear. I'll be like, "Oh, child," or just like I'm saying, I won't listen to their whole album.
Even Brent's like even his music videos, like
Did you see the one? Fuck the world, I'm a walking
Erection.
erection. He's
Come
in
on.
fucking London.
Yeah,
just
come
bowling
on,
through,
yeah.
somewhere in Brick Lane, just out here, just shit. I'm just thinking, yeah. Do you know what? He's just raw and lit, blood, just lit.
yeah, and
I don't give a fuck.
he's straight. Like he don't mince
no
his words.
recipe, there's no-
like he's straight raw with it. Like,
Yeah.
that's another, and he's singing as well, straight R&B.
Yeah, do you know what it is? When you take him what he's saying, you have to respect it. It's sort of like The Weeknd. The man is talking some wicked ass shit.
Yeah,
but he
especially
sounds
like
so
that. Yeah,
sweet.
again, yeah.
He sounds so
especially-
sweet. So you're just, oh, I love
But when
this.
you break down what
is being
especially
said.
the early Weekend when he's on about sniffing drugs and red,
Large is your...
you're like,
yeah.
huh? He's
Hey.
saying all of this. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's dope. He's
But
dope.
they are lit. They're the sort of people that, in regards to music, I would call like musicians. Actual like they think they have feeling when they're in the studio. It's not no quickly. Oh, put man in a spliff. Like that I'm saying. I'm not sending. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of managers. That's my up down the road, and I'm gonna put my. It's just nonsense. But I do like
it's
a
lit
lot
though.
of the beats. They
Yeah,
go on.
don't get it twisted. I was about to say,
Yeah.
do not get it twisted though, because some of the MCs that are talking some of that cruddiness, it's
I
a
will
vibe.
not- yeah, I
it's
will
a
not-
vibe. It's a real vibe, and you know what I mean.
It's proper UK. It's that.
Yeah, it's rawness. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say about.
I didn't
That's
like
what I
what
say
Young
about
Thug
drill.
said the other day as well. He tried to write off all British.
Oh,
and
I see
French.
what he said. I
Needs to
saw
shut
what he
his
said.
clock.
He's
With green eyes. I thought of you.
oh, fuck off.
Straight away, I said, think alike.
Oh, listen, yeah, Fug was talking reckless. Yeah, you know what I mean. He
You
was
don't know anyone from the UK. That's his issue.
And it was, but he's been here a few times though, so I'm kind of shocked that he would. Anyway, do you know what, I can't bother to talk on that. To be fair, now if I'm being real, because
Yeah, I know, it's
what I want to talk about is what you mentioned earlier.
What's that?
Dominatrix and
Dominatrix
and Slave
I like
and
that.
them thing there. So what I go on with that?
So-
Because me, that do what it is. That's a world that do what it is. It's just obviously again. I guess that world is like Marmite, innit? It's either
Yeah,
you love
you
it
like
or you
love it or
hate
hate
it.
it.
And for me, I wouldn't say hate, but I'll say hate it. I hate it because it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, you probably will never understand it.
Ooh, never understand. You mentioned the pod there. You see what you did there?
You'll
you see
never
how
understand.
the stand.
Yeah, you'll never understand it. And that is okay. Do
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
If you are not in that mix up, that is
Yeah.
good for you. I like trust me, because for me personally, like I will never understand it. And if I do start to understand why these men want to pay you to lick the bottom of your trainer, your dirty fucking shoe that has been doing mileage all over the place, then I'm gonna be here saying you don't need to do this, my guy. But I'd rather the money. I'd rather the 150 for you a couple minutes of licking the bottom of my shoe. I'm sorry. Do you get what I'm saying?
Wait.
That was the funniest that was the first ever session I done, real time session. Made £150. You know what? You know Jordan, innit? Is it Foximus?
Yeah.
He recorded my first ever fucking sex. Ask him, blood. Ring him and ask him.
I will. I'm gonna ask him later.
Ask him what happened. Ask
Ask
him if he weren't chasing my man out of my fucking flat in Downley, innit? Like chasing the fucking guy on the video.
I think you know what it is now. That rings a bell. I think he may have told me about this way back when. Like this
Yeah.
was a good few years, not couple years. This is a good few years back, innit? So I think back then he may have mentioned it, but you know when things go over your head.
He took the 150 out of the man's hand. The man come. I'm in my dressing gown. I remember I had no electric in my yard as well. I had a leopard print dressing gown on. I had my Jordans on. Put my foot on the table. And then he was like, he was laughing all the way throughout it though. He was recording it on the iPhone, like with the flashlight on and that. And he was like, his laugh is uncontrollable. Like, yeah, all of that.
I can't believe my man did this.
It was non-stop. So I'm
Yeah.
just like proper, like, I don't know. I went into like dom mode and was like, lick it. And like, I swear to God, he was like licking. It felt like he was licking the actual sole of my foot. And that's why I was like, oh my God. But I was probably just like looking at it like disgusted, like, yo.
Whoa.
But like, my man's paid the 150.
So he's paid 150. Do you know what it is, yeah? I feel, again, it's a world I understand.
Yeah.
And it ain't for me. But I feel like a lot of these man, they must be, again, I'm just speculating. They must be in, I say this because I watched a show called Billions, yeah?
Yeah.
And the show called Billions, the guy that was like what was he? What do you call it in America? It's an American show. What was he? He weren't in the Senate, but
CEO or something?
He was something. He was to do with law. He was like something to do with law in the courts, and he was high up. Anyway, he was in a position of power. That's what I'm trying to say. He was in a position of power.
He was up there.
Yeah. He was in a position of power, and he used to like let his like wife. Obviously, this is a show. Like, it's a scripted show called Billions, but he used to let his wife like wear leather and walk all over him and all
Whip
that.
Him and that and yeah.
But my whole thing was, he's in a position of power.
Yeah.
So is this the type of guys that are into this?
Of course, like, I can't lie, that first ever session was just with some 19-year-old uni boy. So it is not just about people that are powerful, but a lot of them do. That is where it stems. You know, they want to be brought down a couple. Well, like, you know what I'm saying? They want to be treated like shit because every day they're there, all this, do this, do that, do this, do that. But again, like I said, it stems from like everything that happens in your childhood will affect your adulthood. So I guess if you've got like a foot fetish, that's what I'm saying. It ranges from like, you could literally have a foot fetish and so you are in this domination world serving mistresses. You know, like I've had guys that they'll come and do my washing up and they'll pay me. And like, by the end of it, they're like, please, can I just lick the bottom of your foot? And it's like, when they're doing it, they're like, my girlfriend finds this weird. And so she don't let me lick. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what they're paying you for.
What am I hearing? well, I never.
And then this is why I'm just proper like, see, with relationships, it's like, cool. Like, if I'm like, to my man, I don't want you to suck my foot, that man's going to go out there and go and pay a mistress to go and do that.
Well, this I got
and do her fucking washing up.
From what you've just said, I've got bare things running through my head, bare questions, bare things running through my head, bare. But like, in when you say that, yeah, like obviously, would you again? You don't really know who you're getting with until you get with someone. So I'm talking about you in a relationship now. How would you really know that a guy is or isn't kind of into that? I guess you'll kind of tell when it gets that time.
You can see it in their eye.
And
I guess you can see like a sub. You can see who's submissive. Like I see, like since I've got a bar. Since 2012, I've been on my gang shit. Used to call me Karma. Now they call me Gangstress. That's what my slaves call me, Gangstress, rather than a mistress, because they're like, you're so gangster and all this type of stuff. But at the same time, since 2012, since I started doing domination, I will just be out like in Tesco's, like, and the man serving me, I'll be like, oh, he's really a sub. Like, I could just the way the behavior. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you can tell, like, you just know.
A sub behavior because of the men that come to you, like you actually.
And when you say sub, for people that don't know, what's
they're submissive.
Submissive, right?
And
just
they're
for people that don't know.
Oh no, there's so many parts of this, like CBT, cock and bull torture, small cock humiliation. There's so many virgins out here that will pay a woman because they got a tiny cock and they don't think they can pleasure her. It gets so deep, and that's what I'm saying. If I tried to understand I would be a psychologist and like literally be telling you don't need to do this. You know, like you'll find someone that loves you. You know, you.
And they're paying big P's.
Listen, you've got guys that are just broke pocket, and you've got the men that can afford, like, they can afford their fucking fetish and desires and what they want. But there's like, of course, not, you know, I don't really think you're like, you know, not every person can afford my price.
Of course.
Again, there's some, do you get what I'm saying?
There's some women that may charge less.
Way less, like, again, for
right,
your time. So then you do have, I call
so
them
your
time wasters.
So your quality over quantity.
Yeah. I'd rather someone who's worth my while. There's 3 types of slaves. There's like the onliners. There's the real timers. So there's like, okay, so it starts, obviously everything starts online. Right. So you've got like, and like, so it started with the F, but I forgot what it is. But you've got the people that are just literally, they will stay online. So they will never do a real time Real time means coming to meet you in real life.
Yeah, cool.
paying.
Yeah.
So the online servituders that just will be on Skype sessions on Twitter and doing madness. And then you've got the people that will come and serve you in real time. And then you've got lifetimers. Them ones that will never go away. They will always be there in the picture, like sending you money, messaging you, emailing you, hoping that you're okay. And are you sure that you're all right? All these, like I said, 2012, I've got my lifetimers. I've got people that, that's why I say I've still got slaves. They're still there.
Ross Clark.
They ask you as well, like, are you accepting new slaves? And you want to see the way they talk to you. That's why I like it. I like how they address me and goddess and da. But again, it is
so that's like your little position. That's like your little thing of power.
That's my little power ego boost / my trap. That's my trapping, yeah. See,
that's your trapping thing.
That's what my.
Yeah, she's still there. She's obviously you
missed
she's still
quite a bit,
yeah, she's still doing.
You can
tune
back in, man.
Yeah, tune back in. But hey, what is mad? Do you reckon? Yeah, this is gonna sound mad. Do you reckon there's girls out there that want that from man?
Yes. There's masters. There's men that are masters. That's their name. Masters.
Nah, because if a girl message, I would love a girl to tell me, I want to sniff your shin pad after 90 minutes. Blood. I would listen. Anyhow, there's a girl out there that want to sniff up my shin pads after I've run around for 90 minutes playing football. I'm here for it.
Let me tell you something. You're manifesting that right now. There's going to be someone that comes to you because of that. Like, it's not a joke.
So, any guy out there that want my shin pads, I'ma sock them.
Listen.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
They'll give you a foot massage. They'll give you a back massage.
Big P's
They'll pay
though.
you money.
Yeah, I'm big business. You
want to go out with your boys and have a good time? Here you go. Take some money. You know what I'm saying?
Ross Clark.
There are girls out here that do that.
I didn't even see what I'm saying. I'm getting put on game right now. So I'm saying, people, I'm getting put on game right now. My brethren, until he coming to me with a whole new game right now. You see what I'm saying?
Domination is lit, man.
That's crazy though. So again, I guess from that, this is how my brain. So again, I'm connecting dots now, yeah. So again, from that, I guess that would influence some of your bars and music as
100%. More time when I'm talking all that recklessness, like, get on your knees, do what I say. You will get drained for your minimum wage. Who am I talking to? I am talking to my slaves, yeah? I ain't talking to that. I don't want my man to get on his knees and do what I say. Drain him for his minimum wage. That's all a bit dominant.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
How do I express myself? How do I draw these men in, these slaves? How do I get this promo?
Go on.
Are you dominant with your man, or is he dominant?
I'm submissive. Not all the way. But yeah, obviously when it comes to like certain things, obviously you've got to open up your mouth, but
so when it comes to in a relationship with your man, your partner, it's different. So like when
I want him to take
take control and take the lead. I respect it fully. I respect it fully because it's kind of like sorry to cut you off there, but it's kind of like a character you play. Yeah, like when you're doing your domination stuff, it's kind of like a character. You get I respect it. You know that I actually do respect it fully.
I'm putting some game on. I'm giving some people some tips, but at the end of the day, if you want these lifetimers, you want these slaves to keep returning to you, you got to treat them like humans as well. You got to be their friend as well as switch into role, go mad on them, but afterwards be like, so what are you doing for the weekend? And just talk to them normally.
Right.
That's where I get the best feedback, where they're like, do you know what I'm saying? You know, like Wickham train station, you've got like that little cubby, little dusty, that, you know what I'm talking about? That little...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That dark
it's my bits.
I've had a man come down and like, come down, a cash meet, this is called cash meet, where these men literally either go to a cash point and withdraw money for you and just give it to you and you just spit in their face, fuck off, and slap them or something. But this man as well, he just calm, he got on his knees, I slapped him hard in his face, spat in his face, he handed me the cash and he was all like shaking, and I just like, you know, like in that thing it echoes and I'm shouting, fuck off, all echoing and shit. And my man's like, I can find you the tweet, where he's like, that was the best experience of my life, and you're not like other mistresses. A lot of mistresses are more they're just on their phone and they're not really
right. They're not engaged. For them it's just like
quick money.
Quick money.
They're not even dominant. They can't raise their voice and install fear into that individual. Like I said, it's role. You got to get into role now. Like
it's an acting
move mad.
Thing.
Yeah, you got to act. And who was I best to actually experience my real time session with? Fucking Foximus.
Yeah, fucking hell, character.
He's a
fingers.
Joy is, yeah,
I
he's a
love
character still. He's
he
a
will dash
character.
you alone.
Yeah,
Just
he
'cause
will.
He's there, you'll just be like,
So why are you not doing this then? I think you should do this.
and you know what it is? He's a madman. He's an Aries, yeah. Aries
nah, I
gang,
think
gang. Again.
Yeah, you Detroit Reds
But let me
and
show you
him, you
something,
man are
yeah?
all the same.
Then we're hotheads, yeah. So
Yeah.
I know.
But
if this weirdo's gonna switch out, my man's gonna flatten him. He's gonna like Foximus is. When he gets mad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a
gets
warlord
mad.
still. But Joy is, Joy is now. Joy is. I know a lot of people have bad reps or like bad like things to say about Aries, but I fuck with a lot of Aries. A lot of my good friends are Aries, you know that.
Aries
like,
are good people.
Yeah,
you know?
nah,
We're
I
very
fuck with Aries. A
soft
lot
and
of
sensitive
Aries.
within. We're emotional dons, but
Like,
it's alright. Yes, you are, blood. Men are more I thought you said no. I'm not sensitive, man. I was saying yes, you are.
Yeah,
bruv.
nah, Joy is. I fuck with Joy is. I realized that obviously Detroit Red. There's you. There's my boy Nat Brown. There's Bougie D, aka Darius. There's my niece as well. All Aries, and I fuck with them like heavy. Like everyone I've mentioned, heavy. So like
Aries
it's
are
crazy. It's crazy that, but moving quickly, it's not moving on, but kind of sidetracking on. So, would you ever, like obviously the dominatrix, would you ever jump on OnlyFans then?
Do you know what? I've had OnlyFans before OnlyFans was OnlyFans.
Swear down. So you was like, why am I not surprised? In fact, hang on.
No, but
Why
I've-
the
I've
fuck am I not
I've
surprised?
never made a penny off that shit, man.
Oh, you didn't make no peas. You so it weren't
Like I said,
buses.
I didn't know what OnlyFans was. Like I said, over the years, these slaves will pop up to me and be like, "Mistress, you should do this and you should do this because this will help you."
right.
So I signed up to it. So again, when OnlyFans started to like blow up and everyone's all talking about it, it's on everyone's lips and do you know what I'm saying? It's on Twitter, it's on Insta, and everyone's talking about, "Oh, your girl OnlyFans." It's like I've gone on my Twitter and it's like, bro, I've actually got OnlyFans. But it's not like the subscription. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ain't never made
yeah.
money. I've never uploaded a picture. It's just there.
It's just there.
Maybe.
Twitter, the nasty Twitter, the burner Twitter.
Oh, Twitter's a funny place, man. I love Twitter though. You
Now,
do get
Twitter,
some weird shit.
I'll be honest, yeah. Twitter is my favorite app.
It makes me laugh.
You haven't seen the dark Twitter yet. I'm trying to.
It's in Black Twitter. Black Twitter comes alive, boy.
I don't want to see what it is. Black Twitter, I fully know about. I'm involved in Black Twitter.
Black Twitter
What
will run
fuckery?
you down.
Detroit Red is behind the camera, so a lot of people might not hear what he's saying. Detroit Red is behind the camera saying, "You know about dark Twitter." I don't want to know about dark Twitter.
Burner
man.
Twitter. What's going
I
on in
don't-
Burner Twitter?
Listen,
Burner accounts. They're fanny all out, they're tits.
so there might be well-known people or famous people, but they got burner accounts so they can upload all their fuckery.
What? So they just want to get their dark, twisted side out, and it's through a burner account.
But when you're
That's
on
a
there,
fetish in itself, bro.
yeah, it is. But when you're there, it's a deep, dark place. You're going down a rabbit hole.
What the
See,
fuck?
more and more stuff, like this was like a year ago, this happened. And I just saw bare things. I said, oh my, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's a madness.
22, Birmingham, and it's a light skinned girl.
Draw the fuck
All
out.
that.
I might have
Madness.
seen that same 22 Birmingham account that you're
See,
talking
it's
about.
all mad. See, that's all madness. That is actually. Would you think? Wait. Would you think of girls that do OnlyFans and all that, like that out here busting it open on OnlyFans and all
Do
that?
your thing, honey.
Yeah, no, I
Do
respect
your
it.
thing.
I respect it as
I'm
well.
not gonna
I fully respect it.
You know what I don't respect? Like I said, dishonesty, fake, pretend, acting. Oh, never chatting shit about girls that do that. When behind, like you're saying, burner accounts, you're there doing that. Just do it openly and be happy. You won't
Well,
be
that's
my
a
man.
great question.
Remember my man.
So like for girl to,
So that's a great wait. For
Remember
those
I
that
said
didn't hear,
about the domination thing?
wait. For
Already
those that
said.
didn't hear, because some people might not have heard Detroit Red's question from behind the camera. Detroit Red asked, "What would it be okay, or what if your man had OnlyFans?" And you said he wouldn't be my man. Did
Yeah,
you not?
yeah,
Why?
he
So
wouldn't
you
be
can
my
have
man.
it, but you can have it, but man over here can't have it.
Do you know what I like? I like men that are not on social media. I'm not trying to be horrible, yeah. I don't like a man that's all like
Posting up.
posing, taking a photo in the mirror.
No, but what is though? Sometimes social
Not being
media though,
horrible.
yeah. Like for me, like I have Instagram and I have Twitter, yeah. And for me, that's like my news outlet as well. So like I get like daily updates. It's a way to keep in touch with like friends and all that as
Of
well.
course, in this
Like,
day
you know
and
what I mean?
age, everything's turning virtual.
Everything's turning virtual. Again, I don't really post up. Obviously, I promote. You know what I mean? Obviously, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, yeah. Obviously, 54 minutes in, I'm telling you not to do it all now, but like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Everyone, tell everyone, tell everyone. And you know what I mean? Thumbs up, comments, or you know what I mean? Any form of like sharing it, telling everyone, please do it. I appreciate everyone that's done it so far. Thank you very much. Sorry, back to the pod. So like, again, people use it for different reasons. But you're saying again, I understand that what you're saying. You don't really like a man that's on social media, post like every day he's posting.
What if he makes more money than me off of his OnlyFans?
Oh, on the OnlyFans thing.
I'm not saying.
Well, but if he's your man, then obviously you're sharing up the peas, isn't it?
I guess so, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we was in this like cool world where like he wasn't insecure and he would take photos of me and I'll take photos of him, then
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, it's difficult to find that individual, especially with myself. Like, not that I'm out here searching. But I just come across a lot of insecure men that are just really like angry. No. Me not have no man.
Oh, you don't have no man, yeah. For those that asked, that was the question. You don't have no man.
Me not have no man.
Again, so a lot of men you find they're insecure within themselves before they've. So again, maybe.
And then they try and tell me that I'm insecure over the randomest shit as well.
Wait.
Weren't you posing up on the other day on Instagram?
Well, on big like 50th floor and that, looking at.
Oh yeah, I did see that picture actually. What one? Yeah. What one?
Oh, why did everyone do that? Listen.
Yeah. No, but do it is though. That should the air. No, but do it is though, because obviously, do it is though.
Whacker even fucking send that photo.
To us though,
you're like,
obviously to us it's different. So to us, yeah, even though we don't see you all the time, but you're our peoples.
Yeah.
So like we're there, we see it differently. We're like, hang on, a wagwan here.
He wasn't my man at the time we took that picture though.
Oh, okay.
That was like, I can't lie, I went on a really cool like. It was fun, man. We met each other and like we just stayed with each other for time.
But now, I feel like because it's lockdown.
It was lockdown. Do you know what I'm saying? It was like sort of.
It felt right.
We were just on a roll. We was just like, yeah, let's go here, let's go there.
Facts.
It really is.
We're saying it's Love Island.
You ain't going nowhere. You're not doing.
We're saying
nothing.
It's like Love Island thing. If you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship like during lockdown, it's kind of like a Love Island thing where it's doubling up the times and
it's either the make or break of relationships. I think lockdown, and it gives you a lot of time to know who the hell you are and what you want out of life.
Facts. That's one thing I can say, because obviously, like for those people that don't, I was made redundant and all that.
Was you?
During these, I was made redundant and all that, but it's calm. You know what I mean? For me, it gave me the kick up the backside to do things like this and whatever else.
Yeah,
and,
focus on what you want to do.
What I want to do. So, you know what I mean? Things like that. But like, I feel like there's been through a lot of people that I know, everyone's kind of said like they've been able to they either focus or they either realize that, hang on, what I'm doing is not kind of what I want to do. They're just kind of going through the motions of life.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I've spoken to a lot of people that have said that I'm just going through the motions of life. I'm not kind of doing what I want to do. I'm just doing it because it's society kind of tells me just go and get a job and work.
Think about them people,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, think about them people that are like out every Ross Clark weekend.
Them people are struggling.
Them people that are in Yates every weekend, like the same fucking familiar faces.
Anywhere. Even
all
Central,
over the place.
People that go
think
Central.
Think about them. They're starting to
be
like, so what is life? What
because
is them,
I've always said the going out thing can't last forever. It can't last forever.
You have to be, this is what I'm saying. You see, like, where I said when I come in, like, I'm not really a consumer, I'm a creator.
Yeah.
But I will consume. But you know, when I want to sit down and consume, when I'm fucking big entrepreneur and I own properties, multiple properties abroad, and I can put my feet up, relax, and actually consume and take things in. You know, like I've got, back to the inspiration things. I like to jump between stuff. But
that's cool. That's
cool. In the essence.
Yeah, I love it.
Boy. And do you know what I like about him? He'll drop his music, you'll see him on social medias, and he'll vanish. And then realistically, what has he been doing? Working, putting in work, puts out his product, pop back up when he's dropping his ting, then vanish again.
Yeah,
he's a big grown man, and he's really
Gigs,
someone
Nines,
we should look to.
They're kind of like that as well. Gigs, Nines, and there's a couple, very rare though.
I'm not trying to diss Nines, but I don't feel that fucking crop circle nonsense. I don't. No.
You don't feel crop circle?
I know they mentioned High Wycombe in that, but fuck that, blood. I'm not here for it. No, he said something about what would you do if you was born in Houston or you grew up in High Wycombe.
Yeah.
What? No. What, that little thing on? I thought it was really random. Why did you drop High Wycombe into the mix? What did we do to you? But I don't know. It's just, you know, ZZ Mills, Pagey Cakey. It's just a random mix up of people. Whereas I felt like the Essence was more like a realistic type of actually something you want. I don't know. It draws me in. I want to watch the next one. I'll wait a year. I don't mind.
What? There's 3 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3
Literally
now.
just caught up with the last 2.
Yeah.
Last
You know
month.
what? Obviously, Tills, you know what, yeah? We could do this like all day and all night, yeah? But for those people that don't know, yeah, it's obviously been like an hour already.
Lord Jesus,
and I'm wary of people's attention span and all that kind of thing, so I look into things deep. But I hear what? Obviously, big up yourself for coming through.
Thank you
know
for
what I mean?
having me.
No. You can come. Wait, Tills, you're
me
like
come back,
family. Oh, no, come back.
You
you
man.
can come back. You can come back. You can come anytime you can come back. Before, obviously, there's a thing I do every week where I ask for random thoughts, innit?
Okay.
So obviously, a random thought can be about anything and everything. It doesn't have to be related to anything at all. Do you have a random thought for this week?
A random thought, what to put in for next week?
No. It's just a random thought. So it could be anything. So my first ever random thought was people that eat mashed potato have the potential to eat arse. That was my first random thought. Yeah.
Lord jeez, you.
Yeah. So obviously your random thought could be anything. It could be anything. You don't have to be sexual related. It could be anything.
Literally anything. This is where my mind will just go completely blank and we'll be wasting more time.
Oh, them ones, because I put you on the spot.
Yeah, I'm like, bruv, that like, what
That
the
threw
hell?
you,
I
innit?
eat mashed potato quite a lot and it just made me think.
We say
Okay,
you
like
eat cheeks.
random. Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Random thought though. No.
Okay.
Random thought though, like, that is anal. Does the men that like anal, does that make you gay?
What? It's a random thought, and you're big up you.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a random
okay,
thought,
is
so-
that influence from porn or is it like gay thoughts? Like, what is it?
That's a random thought. Big up you for your random thought. My random thought for this week is it's very random. I just want to big up all the girls that have different breasts, flat breasts, big breasts,
Big nipples.
big nipple them,
Big areola.
big areola them,
Tiny
areola them,
Light nipple,
dark nipple, all of it,
Hairy nipple.
That's why I'm big up all the breasts them. You know what I mean? All of it. You know what I mean? That's what I gotta say. Obviously, as I said before, share, comment, like, subscribe if you haven't done already. I appreciate anyone that's viewed this already, anyone that's shared it. You know what I mean? Thank you again for coming through.
Thank you for having
Obviously,
me.
we'll be here next week as well. So obviously, big up yourself.
I return to anyone that drinks real magnums.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Blah.
Yeah, the real Magnum, no fake business. Real Maggie here. You know what I mean? So big up you lot. Peace out.